Hello everyone, and welcome to A Fistful of Dice. My name is Matt. In this episode of Dungeon Master Forge, we're going to be talking about Occam's Razor and how you can use it in your dungeon mastering. So what is Occam's Razor? Well, aside from something that philosophy students use to win arguments that they're losing, Occam's Razor is the idea that the simplest answer is the correct one. It's basically a problem-solving principle that says that among different hypotheses, the one with the fewest assumptions is the one that should be selected. So what does this mean for gaming? Well, specifically, when I think Occam's Razor in regards to gaming, I think about improv. I think about thinking on the fly and coming up with things sort of off the cuff when your players are asking questions and trying to attempt things within the game. So let's take a pretty common example here. You present your players with an adventure hook. There's some sort of problem that needs dealt with. Maybe they're in a village and the village is being sort of harassed by a band of orcs, and it falls upon the adventurers to go deal with the problem. Now, naturally, one of the players might go, why us? Why doesn't the town guard or the militia or, somebody else go deal with this? As a DM, it's really easy to flounder and say, and try to come up with a reason why this is the case. When in reality, you should just be thinking, just use logic, use the principle of Occam's Razor and say, why aren't the guard here? Why aren't the guards dealing with it? The simplest answer, they're not here. And then from there, you can kind of go down that avenue. The player asks, well, why aren't the guards dealing with this? The guards aren't actually here. Or rather, there's not that many here. Oh, why is that? Well, it seems that in the last raid, most of the guards were killed by the orcs. Now, all of a sudden, the stakes are higher. The situation makes sense. The town is desperate. They need help. And they've just lost a bunch of their people. It's really easy as a dungeon master to get flustered and frustrated when your players are asking you questions and you're having to think on the fly a ton, especially if you're sort of new to the hobby. But once you start thinking simply and just try and keep it as just simple and fluid as possible, using the principle of Occam's Razor, it gets a lot easier and it just makes more sense, and normally the players will be satisfied. So the next time the players throw you a question you weren't expecting, just think Occam's Razor. Occam's Razor. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, take care and happy gaming.